Hello everyone, welcome. We're gonna start a press conference after the match. With the Alba Berlin coach Aito Garcia Berneses, who will perform an assessment of the match. Afterwards, we will have a set of questions. If you have a question, please identify yourself and the company that you represent whenever you answer. First, to congratulate Real Madrid, who played a good match with very good percentages of 1 pointers, 2 pointers, and 3 pointers, and very good on rebounds. For us, it was a little too difficult, but we took the opportunity to do some things that we wanted to train, and it's the only way to train on matches. And to keep on recovering players and try to make it the best possible way every time. I could say that today they were clearly from beginning to end. Questions for Ito? Hello, Ito. Carlos Sanchez Blas on the Madrid. I would like to ask and assess the outside. How seeing this Real Madrid with many injuries? Good evening, everyone. We'll start usually with the assessment from Pablo Lasson and questions for the coach. First, to congratulate him for the win, a win that somehow we would like to dedicate to Anthony, because when a player has an injury serious, severe, it proves that the team was able to quickly change the mindset and to offer a good win, a victory that speaks volume about the whole team. Everyone was able to contribute. People getting into the match little by little was an added value, and everyone was able to adapt to a situation that we foresee complicated, because we came from a week being our way very difficult matches, but in general I believe the whole team was very focused very well, and that's why we managed to get an advantage and we consolidated during the match. Very happy because of the win, and EuroLeague matches are always complicated, and Alba had a good streak, and it's always difficult, and we're happy. Naomi Fernandez, Real Madrid Television. Pablo, congratulations for the victory. Further to ask about the good win of Usman Garuba, who obviously had a good one because of his numbers. I would like for you to tell us with what energy Usman Garuba came out and how concentrated was he. Well, from Usman Energy, I cannot say a lot because that's what he does every day. Obviously, he's a very young player with a lot of room for improvement. We are very confident in what he can contribute. It doesn't matter whether he's on the field for 1 minute or for 30, he's going to give you the energy. He was quite proper today, shooting. He was able to play very situations against the full area, which could be more difficult, and he was more focused offensively and defensively, and that made his numbers shine. Very happy because of his match, but I believe that the team was at the same level. Here to the left. Hello, Pablo. Carlos Sanchez Blas on the Madrid. It was not a straight line from September until now, with sunshine against landscape. There were stones, scores, and a lot of trouble inside, but you have 19 out of 20 official matches, and you went from 1-4 to 11-5. I believe that makes you very happy, doesn't it? Well, yes, and I will repeat how the season was. Up till now, it was clear that for us the Super Cup was very important. It was right there after the situation we were all living. On the end of last year, we had many cases, people outside. We played in a bubble. We were not at our best level. It was not our best moment. It was very important for us, that first tournament, when we became the champions. After that, we had injuries, players coming in and out. There was a bit of a bump. It was difficult for us to get the pace, and that made us to keep on growing no matter the results. It stood out the team, and very proud as a coach of the way they're growing, not just from the personal level, but as a team and the way they play. And although the piece of information is to be very happy about, the thing that makes me happy is the general improvement feeling of the whole team that goes improving on and on throughout time. It's true that I know that, as you say, we had tons of difficulties, but we were able to overcome them. Hello, Pablo. Lucas Garcia for Radio Nacional. Talking about all the troubles you had, there are two very big problems. Anthony's injury, unfortunately, Facu coming out this week, all those players that are starting to make noise. And I would like to ask about the noise. Is the noise being a problem for you, affecting you? And if with the calendar we have this season, we're seeing injuries and players coming in and out, do you believe the staff you have right now will be enough all the way to the end? Well, let's say that the noise should not affect us. It's not easy. I cannot deceive you. It's not easy. When there's noise, it's not easy. But I think our obligation, mine as a coach and the team, is to keep being focused in our work, and to think about match after match. I know one of the football coaches says that, but it's kind of right. We cannot think about what's going to happen afterwards when we had a match today. Talking about players, everyone talked about players in Real Madrid. We always aspire to have the best possible staff, but that does not mean that the best possible staff comes from recruiting the best players. I believe the group is working properly, and in that sense, we are very happy knowing that there's a lot ahead and that Anthony's injury, in fact, was going out. We're talking about two very important pieces. And that's it. It doesn't make me think a lot forward into the future. It would be absurd on my side, but of course, losing Faco and Anthony are two very hard blows. But that should not be reason to deviate from our path. Danny Garrido from Cadena Ser. You were talking, Pablo, on the press conference before the match of the importance of the public and that 6-month factor, which are the supporters. I would like to ask your opinion about what is happening in Madrid when less than 48 hours you had a Rafael concert with 5,000 people here. None one Real Madrid fan was able to watch us live here from this center. Well, I cannot say because I heard this morning that the ASL League is played with public. I'm just the Real Madrid's coach, and what I would like is for having spectators in all spectacles, but unfortunately that's not the way it can be. I believe today there was a match that probably the public will have enjoyed from Jules' 3-pointers from his side, and that would what we are all missing to have normality back. Is that it? We have a final question over there. Pablo, I know you have days to prepare Sunday's match and to think about it, but right now, what moment you think the classic gets here, which is always a special match for us? You? Well, honestly, right now I want my players to be able to disconnect from me a bit, from us, to spend time with their families. I think these are special days, and the calendar allows us to somehow rest on these days, to spend them with family, and to recover a bit the spark and energy facing the commitments we have. The first one is Barcelona on a Sunday. We know it was an attractive match for us. Another match from the regular league with a lot of difficulty against a great team, one of the best teams in Europe. But it's also true that we should not just recover to play against Barcelona. We play against Barcelona, Efes, Tenerife, and Andorra, and I'm not continuing because that's on my mind. But it's true that Barcelona's match is always an attractive one, or Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Real Madrid, Barcelona. Okay, thank you.